Hello, 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 everybody. It is your girl Precious, and I'm back with another video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever with whoever so they know you rocks with your girl. Shout out to my 118 subbies, okay? I love each and every one of you. Okay? If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. If you've been before, what it do, baby boo? What it do, what it do, what it do. Don't forget to check the description bar down below. You can find all of my perfectly curated playlists, Whatcha blogs, reviews, and etc. Just my 2 cents. Vlog mess and so much more. Vlogmas is currently popping on my channel. Y'all should already click the link down below to the playlist so you can get into all the things, old and new Vlogmas. Okay, get into it. Run those numbers up, but don't forget the thumbs up. Okay. Also, don't forget that there are links to my socials, Facebook and IG, down below in the description. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. This is what you're watching for Black Cake Season 1, Episode 8, the finale. 9. What was episode 9 called, child? Episode 9. Episode 8 is called, what was it? 9 days and the 9th day or something, child. I'll make sure I tell y'all the name of this, right? 9 Night. That's what it's called. It's called 9 Night. Now, I just want this to be said. Y'all know how they put a trigger warning on everything. I feel like when they make shows and movies about characters dying of cancer, it should be a trigger warning on the episode where they talk about the death. Okay, they're really like in the whole, like when we get into the fact that they're gone. That's it. That's all. We really need a trigger warning. I feel like episode 8 needed a trigger warning for me. Now, again, I don't tell y'all my business like this, like that, but I lost my father and my sister both to cancer. Okay. And so, like, when I tell you this episode was hard for me, like, it was hard for me. This fucking episode was real hard for me, y'all. Like, it was like this is a hard episode for me to get through, y'all. I bullshit you not. But the reason why it was hard, we're gonna get to. So this is called 9 Night, which apparently is a Jamaican tradition where on the 9th night after the person dies, because what we found out in episode 8 was that Eleanor had been sick for a year, right? But this entire 8 episode first season happened over a course of 9 goddamn days. Okay, bitch, we was hearing all this shit in the course of 9 fucking days. All of this shit happened, well, 8 days, right? Or 7, because it was 7 recordings, right? So I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? Like, what? Like, bitch, that was the part that had me the most flabbergasted. I was like, wait a minute. That lady didn't, she had been sick for a year, but she recently died. Like, bitch, what? You mean to tell me she sitting down at the funeral home and terrorizing us with these goddamn, with these podcast entries? Like, baby, that was executed perfectly because I was not expecting that. Because I'm thinking, that's that girl missed her mama and her dad's funeral. Like, that's the part. I was like, wait a minute, we didn't even get the funeral. That's, Eleanor is a menace. A goddamn menace. Now I agree with Olivia ass. And we're going to talk about her motherfucking ass too. So, of course, we see Byron and Benny bust the black cake out the freezer. And, you know, Mabel Matilda is there. Mabel May. What I call her? Matilda May. So Matilda bought the Mabel, the other one. She there. Mabel's there. And so, you know, they get the knife and, you know, they cut into the cake. And they like, the fuck what's in the cake? So they pull the thing out, and baby, Eleanor done put a jar in the center of the cake. I said, Lord, this lady is aggravating. But before that, we see her find the recipe to the black cake, and she's in the process of getting ready to make the black cake. And Byron comes in the kitchen. He's like, "Ma, let me help you." And so, she in the she lets him help until she realizes he's doing it wrong. And then she goes to talking about how, she wished she could be there to do it with his kids to help continue the tradition. But of course, he'll have the recipe on the paper. So she making a black cake or whatever the case may be. And so as she making a black cake or whatever, and then we see the jar. So they open the jar, and it's the picture of her, Gibbs, and Bunny. And we find out that Bunny's real name is Bernadetta, which is what's this girl Benny's actual name. So we learned that Covey and Gibbs named their daughter after um Covey's best friend Bunny. And I was like, oh, she named her daughters after the two most important women in her life. Her mother and her best friend. That is so stinking sweet. And so we've come to find out that she left a goddamn these are my confessions thumb drive for Bunny. I'm like, bitch. Baby, Eleanor was over there busy. She had a year though. She had a year. She had a goddamn year. So we come to find out that Bunny went on to become a professional swimmer named Ella Pringle. I want to say is the name because her name is Bernadetta Pringle. So she goes on to become like a professional swimmer, and she wins all these titles and gold medals, and she actually winds up swimming the English Channel, something that I believe her and, if I'm not mistaken, Covey talked about like episode 1. And so, that's when they put two and two together that the swimmer that Mama had been like obsessed with is actually her best goddamn friend. So they find out that the lady's actually Bunny is actually in town doing a book signing. Um, I forgot what the name of her book was, but she was there doing a book signing, and the older Bunny was played by my girl, who played Max's mom. Shit, what is that lady's name? Because I love her. Um, I love this lady. I gotta think her name, y'all. I want to see if they have her up there with the cast, and I can tell y'all her name. And they put her up here. Y'all. I'm trying, cause I love her. The lady who plays adult Bunny, like that's my girl. I can't think of that lady's name, but y'all, when you see the episode, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so they go there and they present the picture to her when she was like next, and so she also has like a Jamaican accent. So they go sit down and they talk to her, and she was like, "I know the fuck you lying. You mean to tell me my best friend, who I thought died on a motherfucking train on her way to Scotland, 50 years ago, was alive in California with her first love and raised two motherfucking kids and ain't say diddly squat shit beat to me in 50 fucking years? I know you bullshitting me, honey." She said, "You know what? As far as I'm concerned, that whole died 50 years ago. Whatever your mama want me to tell you, that's betwixt you and her. Cause I already grieved the bitch. I'm gone. She didn't say all that, but that's the vibe she was giving. Cause it's like, bitch, how dare you? How fucking and dare you? So of course, we learned that at the wedding, Pearl had basically laid out the plans to Bunny about how we learned that, Pearl had told Bunny what she was gonna do. That she was gonna put the little poison elixir stuff in his drink when they got down there to the honeymoon suite, and it was gonna lights out forever. So, of course, Bunny was, telling her, well, not Bunny, but um, Bunny basically went to go check Gibbs, like, what you gonna do? Because her part not gonna come through. We know her daddy ain't the most reliable person in the whole wide world. You need to figure out something. Okay, take her with you, do something, but we can't let her marry little Bo Peep, whatever his name was, little Henry, little man, little John, and the East Side Boy. She can't marry him. So of course, Bunny try and reassure Covey that, girl, your daddy gonna come through for you. Don't worry about it. He gonna do. No. So of course it's the day of the wedding and stuff like that. And um what happened? We just know that what happened. They show us, what happened. He fell out, whatever. So after that, we see that it's the day of the funeral. I was like, child, what the what? And Benny's ex Byron is, he gonna go on with the eulogy he said he was gonna do, or he gonna do a whole new eulogy. He was like, them people don't know Covey, they know Eleanor, and they gonna get a goddamn eulogy about Eleanor. They don't know Covey, girl. We do, but they don't, and that's just what it is. So he go in there, and Benny go in there, and next thing we know, we see Mabel on the phone with her son. Her son like, girlfriend, where you at? You left and didn't tell me bye. Where you at? And she was like, well, I'm over here in California, doing stuff for the book or whatever. But I'm sorry I didn't tell you back or whatever. He was like, all right, girl. She was like, we'll talk about all the school stuff and stuff when I get back. Love you back. So she felt bad for lying to him. So of course, we see Olivia ass show up. And he was like, I didn't think you was gonna come. And they talk about his little viral moment on the internet. And she was like, yeah, I saw it. I'm so proud of you. Woo, woo, woo. And she apologized for talking to him sideways or whatever. He was like, nah, that's what I needed to hear. He was like, I feel like we've been off lately and stuff like that. And she was like, yeah, you know what? I felt that I was pregnant when I was in Ohio. And of course I wanted to tell you, but then your mama died. So it was just like, bitch, I didn't know what to do. He was like, oh my God, you pregnant, woo woo. And she was like, well, baby, I don't know if I'm going to keep it. And he was like, what? She was like, we never really talked about, having kids, things like that. So they get into this whole thing about whether or not she wants kids at all or she don't want kids with him. And she was like, to be honest with you, I do not know. And so that was kind of like an awkward moment because like, oh shit. Goddamn you, Olivia. Every time you come around, it's some shit with you. It's some shit with you. So of course Byron in a bad funky mood. All funky foul ass mood. So after that, Mabel come in there, she sit down next to Benny or whatever, and she basically was like, child, I couldn't even go up there. And Mabel was like, girl, I didn't know it was open casket. And Benny was like, girl, why you think I'm back there? I can't bring myself to go up there. And so, she was like, but yeah, the wayward daughter she is, because I didn't even show up at my daddy's funeral. She was like, I mean, I showed up, but I ain't go inside. She was like, shit, I was turned away at my husband's funeral, pregnant at all. And she was like, oh shit. So Gino never met his daddy. She was like, no, child, but that's a different conversation for a different day. And I'm like, girl, you just like your goddamn mama. Cause not only was you pregnant and married to this man, but he died. His people ain't want you around in there. Why? Did they clock your teeth? Well, they like, girl, what? Now I need to know what was up with the Italian people. But I think she was like a teen mom or something. That's the vibe I'm getting. So that might have been an old man. I don't know. But hopefully we get a season 2 so I can find out maybe Matilda May's tea on this man she was married and pregnant for. So Byron come in there and tell him I'm not staying. And they was like, bitch, what? And Byron's like, yeah, girl, I'm finna go. No thank you. And so we see Olivia and she give a little, whatever to him, and then we see Byron leave. And I'm just like, Byron ain't shit. He just gonna leave her. Sorry, I thought I saw a damn spider web. Um, Seeing things. Anyway, what was I at? Oh, so Byron leave, and so Mr. Mitch Colonel Taylor get up there to give his eulogy or whatever, and realize, child, I can't give him no goddamn eulogy about Eleanor after the shit I done learned. And so, he gives a nice little eulogy about, he's gonna miss his friend and the comfort she brought him and the wisdom she provided in his life and things like that. And I do feel like they might have was hunching. And he done lost his lover, homie friend. So after that, they had, I want to say, the repast down at the house or whatever. But as Byron was storming out of the church, we see that Bunny showed back up because she did wind up listening to the, the thumb drive that Eleanor made for her, basically asking her to, she was like, look, I know I'm the last motherfucker you want to do a favor for a friend, but I need you to tell my kids what happened. I need you to do that one for me, friend. That's solid for me. So she go down there to the beach because the beach not that far from where the funeral was being held. And so, she sit down there to talk to him or whatever. And she was like, he was like, oh, you came? She was like, yeah, I changed my mind because your mom asked me to do a friend or whatever. She was like, but she was like, I came to say goodbye, but maybe we need to truly grieve Gibbs and Covey, because these funerals were for Bert and Eleanor, because we don't fucking know them. But we now know Gibson and Covey, so we need to say goodbye to Covey with night or night nine. It was a Jamaican tradition to let go of the W, which is like the bad spirit and the energy. And I said, oh, okay. That I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a good thing to do. So they go down there and they having the Jamaican tradition and they have food and stuff. And so as they get to talking about things, Bunny tells them what happened, that she was the one who actually killed Lil John by Lil Henry, Lil Man, or whatever that man name was, by taking the drink, because baby, she didn't have time to wait on what's that girl daddy named Lynn. She didn't have time to wait for Gibson. He was taking too long. And she had time for Pearl's plan. Baby, Bunny said, I'm finna get this shit popping right now. So she went ahead, took Lil Man, Lil John, and the Eastside Boy drink and pulled the little concoction in it and stirred that whole around, came and sat it down there on the table and took a sip of her drink with her cake in her hand. And when he took his drink and fell out, bitch, she was like, oh, I was like, and to be honest with y'all, I thought the whole time, like, when the first episode, I was like, wait, was it the cake? But he didn't eat no cake. And I was like, it was his drink. Somebody poisoned his drink. And I never paid attention to rewind the first episode to see that Bunny was the one who set the drink on the table. Never thought to rewind it back to see that Bunny was the one who did it. Now, I don't know if I said Bunny did it when I first watched it or not. I may have suspected Bunny, but I really didn't think it was Pearl. I don't know why. Pearl is technically an accomplice because she the one who mashed the shit up. But Bunny the murderer. She the executioner. The judge and the jury. Okay? Um, so of course, she was like, she had to do what it do. And so she gave her friend an out. And so she understand why, for 50 years, Eleanor kept her distance to basically keep Bunny safe. And so, you know, that was her W. The fact that she killed Lil Man, or Lil John and East Side Boys, whatever his name is. So we find out that all their W's is their secrets. And, you know, Benny tells Byron that White Ike had showed up to the house or whatever. And he was like, "Why you didn't call me or the police?" And she was like, "Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that." And then we find out that uh Mabel Matilda May's W is the fact that she, you know, can't or won't tell her son about what's going on here and his father's death and all of that. So that's her W, her secret. You know, we also talk about imposter syndrome and how, you know, that's how Benny feel like she's an imposter. And, you know, Martha Mabel Matilda May was like, "Child, I feel the same way. Shit, I'm Jamaican, Black, Chinese, and Scottish." Bitch, I am a whole bunch of shit. I lived my whole life as a Italian, Irish, white woman. Okay, so, you know, she was just like, "I gotta do this in my own time or whatever." So they, to be honest with you, I don't know if they even had the little ceremony where they were supposed to burn shit or not. To be honest with you, I do not know. What I do know is that Matilda went back home, and when Matilda went back home, she you know, she went and peeked on her son, and then she listened to the recording that Eleanor Covey left her, and, you know, she basically was like, you know, "I'm gonna tell you the name of your father, and whatever you decide to do with that information is up to you. It's gonna be dangerous, sis, but that information is yours." And she cut it off before she even heard the man's name. And I'm like, "Do we know this damn man's name?" And I'm like, "I don't know if we know that goddamn man's name." Oh, you know what? They didn't burn nothing. What they did, I skipped the part because it was traumatic for me. This fucking episode was traumatizing, okay? They called the people down there because they was getting ready to crem at the crematory to visit Eleanor's body because nobody went up to view her body. And so when they got there, oh Jesus. When they got there, you know, they had opened it and she was lying there in this beautiful yellow dress or whatever. And so Byron went and put her rings on her finger. And I'm like, "Sir, you do know they're gonna send this back to you because they got she can't have that on." How do I know this? Because when my sister was cremated, her ring she had on her finger, they sent it back to us in the bag with her death certificate. We literally got the earrings she had on, the ring, the bracelet, all the shit my sister was wearing on her body that couldn't be burned. They sent it back to us in the bag with her death certificates. Um, like, this is really hard for me, y'all. Like, this is why it took me a minute to get out this fucking review. But anyway, so after that, then we see Benny go over there, and she tried to get her mama to beast, but she couldn't do it, and she run over there and she cried her brother's arm, and then we see Mabel go over there, and, you know, she touches her hand and she says, "We have the same hands," and then she gives her a daffodil, and then what did Bunny say to her? Bunny said something, and I don't know if she gave her anything or not. And then after that, you know, they closed the casket down on her face, and that shit just that was a lot for me. I told you this episode was traumatizing for me. Um, but, you know, after that, you know, they said their goodbyes to her, and then at the end, like I said, Mabel Matilda went home, and she listened to the recording, and basically Bunny let us know that, you know, not Bunny, but Eleanor let us know that basically her knowing her father's name gonna start some shit. Um, the end was very like, ooh, like, bitch, this is season 2 material. So I do hope that we do get a season 2 of Black Cake, because this is very interesting. You know, we solved the first mystery of season 1, that man dying, and what was all this shit we needed to learn about Eleanor Covey. And now we know that there's even more things now, because not only does she have like another secret, but this secret is now tied to her firstborn. And so I like the fact that, you know, it wasn't going to be wrapped up in a neat little bow. Now we have an extension of her story, because not only are we going to have to learn things about this man, like, is he still alive, the fact that I believe he had kids with the woman he was married to, like the fact that they have a half sibling who's a product of an assault. The fact that the woman he assaulted is now deceased. She fled from Scotland to London. Well, actually, she fled from Jamaica to London to Scotland to London to America. She was all around the world, and now, yeah, child. The fact of the matter is, we need to know, is Pearl still alive? Like, I need to know this. Is Pearl still alive? We got to find out what happened to Matilda. What happened to Lynn? Um, you know, can Bunny live her life? I mean, we're in 2023, so you should be allowed to be cozy, comfortable in my skin. You know, cozy with who I am. Like, come on, sis, you get to live your life now. But we also gonna have to figure out, like, where do we go from here with Mabel and her peoples? Like, cause you know she Loki don't fuck with her mom and her daddy. Like, she's still mad with Big Martha and John. Is she gonna tell Gino what the fuck? Like, we gotta learn the backstory on these people. Like, baby, I am so ready. Please, Hulu, give me a season 2 of Black Cake. I'm probably gonna read the book. I said I was gonna read the book. I'm gonna read the book. I don't know if the book gonna explain everything. So when season 2 come, I know what's going on. I don't know, but we'll see. I highly enjoy Black Cake. This was one of those suspense thriller type TV shows that keep you on your toes. Like, when you think you know, you don't know. The writing on this was good. The acting was good. At times I felt like Betty was doing a little too much, because she was tap dancing on my last good nerve. But that just means she's a good actress. Because when you bother me, baby, you was acting. Okay? When you get on my nerve, you're acting. Shout out to the younger actors and actresses who played the younger counterparts of Benny, Bunny, not Benny, Bunny, Covey, Gibson, the mama, the daddy. Did I tell y'all that Matilda, Big Matilda, did I tell y'all she was gorgeous? Covey's mother, I'm talking about, that lady was gorgeous. Okay, I'm talking about the most beautiful piece of chocolate. Oh, that lady was gorgeous. Gorgeous, honey, with the capital G, not the little one, but the big G. Okay, gorgeous, honey. Okay, good morning, gorgeous. Okay, that lady was gorgeous. Y'all, I give the entire series a A+, like a 10 out of 10. Like, this was a damn good series. When I tell you this, what I want for 8 episodes, okay, like the pacing, everything. Like, yes, technically episode 7 was low-key like a filler episode, if you will. But technically the episode when we talked about Benny was low-key a filler episode too. Yeah. But every other episode gave what it was supposed to. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed the show. It's only 8 episodes. They're like an hour and a half a piece, I think. Baby, they good. Okay, get into it. This is a good show. I thoroughly enjoy it. I highly recommend the Black Cake series on Hulu. That's not where I watched it, but it's down there on the Hulu. Okay, that will always be my disclaimer. I didn't watch it where it was designated to be watched at, but I synced it. Okay, all right. Yeah, y'all, that is all. That is it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever with whoever, so they know you rock with your girl. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for watching these videos. Run those numbers up, and don't forget to watch my Vlogmas playlist. Okay, I love you. Bye.